your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Our Generation Y report tonight features a budding entrepreneur. For this young creative, skin and body care is her area of interest. And in this report, she shares her journey and how she is able to press on despite adversity. Here is Atalia Hall.
Bath bombs, body lotion, scrubs, and more can all be found at Body Bahama. The brain behind it all is young entrepreneur Raisha Baston. She says following high school, she went to college and studied psychology, but knew that she always wanted to do something more that is creative.
I've always loved anything that's really self-care related. I've always loved bath and body products, and I knew that I wanted to create a product, whether it was a hair care product or a beauty product. And as I thought about it more, I became most interested in bath and body products. And so I created Body Bahama.
She says it took her a few years to get started, but she was able to launch the company last summer in Marsh Harbor.
So when I first started, I made test batches and I gave them to my coworkers, and they quickly fell in love with my bath bombs and my scrubs, which is what I started out with. So I went ahead and I invested some money into my company because I knew what I wanted it to be and I knew the potential that it had. So I got sea salt from Managua for my scrubs. I purchased all of my machinery, my equipment, my ingredients.
But she took a major blow just a few weeks later as Hurricane Dorian destroyed her home and business.
Initially, I was devastated. I considered shutting down, honestly, and I quickly came to the realization that everything that storm took from me is just things that could be replaced over time. I still had my passion, my creativity, my ideas. So I decided to relaunch for Christmas, and since then I now have customers all over the US, in Toronto and Trinidad, and just recently I had the opportunity to create a custom line of products for a major hotel in Nassau.
And all of her products are Bahamian inspired.
This is the Bahamas Strong bath bomb that I made after Hurricane Dorian. This is also a big seller too for Christmas as well. So as you'll see, it fizzes and bubbles in the water. That's the carbon dioxide being released.
The young business owner says she's been receiving lots of support on social media and had this bit of advice for others who want to start a business.
Whatever it is that you dream of doing, whether it's starting a career as a meteorologist or starting a company like I did, just stick to it. Don't let anybody talk you out of it.
Well, here at the Northern Service, we're continuing to celebrate love. And this time we're shining the light on a couple who say their love for God and for passion, and the passion for music played an instrumental part in their coming together. Tonight, our Ramiko Knowles brings to you the story of Mike and Cara Thurston.
The first time I met Mike was 2013. I literally hopped off the plane from Nassau, just moved to Freeport, walked into my father's house, and he was there with a bass in his hand.
And that's how the two lovebirds met. Both were in committed relationships, but that would soon change.
But when we became friends, we started to see more of each other, like how I started to see how generous she was, how loving she was as a person, and I just fell in love with that.
I was cute too.
Yeah, that too.
And so Mike decided to make his move.
I was at church one day and I just walked outside. He walked outside along with some other friends, and he just asked a question. He was like, I have a question. Why are you always with your dad? You don't have friends? You don't do anything? And I was like, no, I don't know anyone in Freeport like that. It's just my work and home. And he's like, I'm coming for you on Friday. I'm gonna take you out.
Although it was not an official date, it was the beginning of a valued friendship. Eventually, Mike realized that Cara had his heart.
We were out one night And there was this lady, then I was like, you know what? She keeps looking at him. I think they might be a neat little couple, you know. So I set them up, and I told him, you're gonna carry this girl on a date, and it's gonna be great because she was so cool and she was interested. And he took her on a date, and then he called me the day after he took her on the date, and he said he ended the date abruptly. And I was like, why? He's like, Cara, I don't know. It just felt like I was cheating on you.
After beating around the bush for 2 years, the lovebirds began dating. And like many, if not all relationships, there are good days and there are bad ones. After their first argument, the two decided to call it quits and remain friends. But divine intervention took place. That same night, they both attended a church service. And let's just say, the Lord works in mysterious ways.
They only had 2 more seats at the head of the front of the church.
The front.
The last 2 seats. And that's where they walked us to sit down. And the lady who was preaching, Eleanor Williams, yeah, that's Bishop Williams' wife. She was preaching, and then she took off her glasses and she said, young lady, this is your husband. And I was like, no.
I was like,
no, we were like, no. She said, I'm not asking you. This is your husband, so don't let the enemy get in between you two, because there's something that's going to happen as a result of this union. And she was prophesying, and we left and we walked back to the car. And Mike looks at me and he's like, so we get married. And that was the proposal.
And on November 25th, 2017, the lovebirds tied the knot in a very intimate setting, giving honor to God through song. As for their marital goals, this is what they want most.
With this marriage, we want not just for people to know that we're married, but for them to get something from us, even if it's the way we treat people.
Now married for 3 years, the couple say it was God that brought them together, and it is God that will keep them together for years to come.
it's been great so far. I can't say anything else. You know how life goes. I can't say anything else. I gotta go home.
No, seriously, when he rebukes me, it's a beautiful thing, but it's still hard because he doesn't allow me to make silly excuses. So he holds me to a certain standard and a high regard, and I'm grateful to you for that, for keeping me on my toes. Love you.
Ramiko Knowles, ZNS Network News.
You and I with a face to face.
Oh, what an absolutely beautiful story that was. Well, as you can see, love is in the air. And as we continue our Week of Love promotion, our Ramiko Knowles joins us live. And he is at Signature Choices, that special little store downtown Freeport. Ramiko?
Well, good evening, all. We are coming to you live from Signature Choices, Grand Bahamas Premier Lingerie and Gift Boutique. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and if you were looking to add a little sugar and spice with everything nice to your relationship, joining me live is proprietor Alex Thompson, who is going to tell us how we can do just that.
How we can do just that. He said a little spice. Okay, so we're going to start with a little spice. If you want to do a little spice and everything nice, especially for our guys, Genesis Street Gear is fully stocked. Whether he's a small or a 4X, we've got Ralph Lauren, we've got Tommy Hilfiger, we've got Jordan Craig, we've got Levi's jeans. We've got great stuff for all the guys in your life. We have it all here at Genesis Street Gear and Signature Choices. Now, if you want to put more spice and a lot more nice, then this is where you need to be. We're over here at Signature Choices. We've been in the community for over 20 years. Do you know what that means? That means that we are the Valentine experts. We know what you want. We know what he wants, what she wants, what everybody wants. And that's why you're going to come here. We have sexy lingerie, like we said, for all sizes. Because, you know, sexy is an attitude. It's not a size. We've got it all. We've got lotions, potions, gels, and creams, all sorts of goody things. We've got candles. We've got chocolates. We've got Ferrero Rocher. We have loops and lotions and gels. We've got candles and mugs. We have gift sets for the men as well from Bath & Body, and we can't forget and leave them out. We've got our boxers and we've got our games. So whether you've been together for a long time, a short time, or just a little bit of time, we have it all. And do you know what? The nights are cool nowadays, so you've got to get a little warmness at nighttime. So you can also treat her to something really nice, like a nice robe. We got some nice warm slippers. We've got our fuzzy socks as well. We've got it all in stock. And you know what else we have? Cute little teddy bears for your princess, for your special someone. Sabrina's here just showing off some of our wonderful teddy bears that we have. We have large ones like these. You've got little tiny ones. We have it all. And you know what else we do at Signature Choices? We offer delivery from the length and breadth of the island. Whatever you need, we have it here at Signature Choices. Our hours are open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. or even a little bit later if you need us to be, right here in the 17th Center.
Well, there you have it. Sexy is an attitude and not a style, according to Alex. So we're going to go to sports now, but we're going to chill out a little longer in this store and, find out what's happening. Sports is up next.